it's very important as a municipality to always be evolving, to always be changing. We ask ourselves, how can we do things better?
And we know that we can't continue to do business as we have in the past.
We saw that our tax base growth was slowing.
There were a lot of unnecessary steps.
Crime mapping was taking far too long.
Everyone used to get emailed on every single event. And my involvement might only be 10 events out of 200.
There is always a better way to do things.
Lean Six Sigma has been huge for us here at the City of Fredericton.
No matter what the process is, there's tools to dissect it right down to to find the smallest of efficiencies.
We have what's called hard savings, where you can pinpoint an actual dollar saving. In some cases, we're going to have soft savings where we are saving time.
We use the Lean Six Sigma process to help us take the crime mapping process from 10 to 20 hours down to a 1 to 2 hour process.
It saves a lot of staff time.
You're bringing into the mix your subject matter experts, but you're also bringing in people who are on the receiving end.
What surprised me was going through the methodology and learning it in the books and then applying it, that it worked.
I think the single greatest accomplishment of being involved in the I&I project was increased communication, both internally as well as externally with our customer.
The biggest accomplishment was moving from paper billing to paperless billing. That saved about 48 employee hours.
So there's time savings for me in that I'm preparing one document as opposed to, could be 4 or 5, as many I've seen 12 or 13.
With respect to the special event service delivery, we're providing our form online so that people can provide the information back to us in an electronic format.
So we may be providing services a little differently or providing different services but more effectively.
I am seeing significant savings.
It's tremendous time saving. The project has opened everybody's eyes to ask the question, why?
I do think differently.
In the back of my mind now, I'm always thinking whether the process I'm doing or the task I'm performing, if it can be done in a more efficient way.
It just makes you think differently. It makes you think about the processes you do and the steps that you take.
You see somebody else do something, geez, maybe you could do it this way.
So my mind is open now to saying, well, why are we doing it that way? And maybe there is a better way.
What I learned is that teamwork and team thinking yield great results.
We made sure that we actually involved everybody and got everybody's input.
The brainstorming was probably the most valuable.
It's been interesting to see how the other people involved, what it means to them, how different parts of the processes affect them.
The new opportunities that we were able to determine by bringing just the smart people that we already have within our organization together and come up with solutions that we never anticipated.
And it's been great for our employees because we've empowered them. We've really asked them for solutions.
And let them make the decision, not us.
I think we started off on the right foot with these projects. The city administrator stated that no one would lose a position because of improvements.
Our staff are more engaged and involved with our community, and hopefully we're giving back to the community tools and forms and formats that are much more user-friendly.
That empowerment has really created a whole different attitude amongst our employees, which I think is just sensational.
The more people we get involved, the more we're going to move ahead with I&I. And it's just going to be a way of life when you come into work.
It's interesting. I certainly would take part again.
Volunteer, tell somebody you want to be involved in a project, and because there's going to be lots of them in the future.
When you finish the project, you feel enthused.
Folks are actually coming in excited to show how they're saving money and able to give back to the organization
definitely very beneficial for our customers and very beneficial for the municipality.
I think it speaks very highly for our staff to be able to bring forward this initiative.
I would say to not be afraid of change.
Change is good.
The project shouldn't be feared.
There's a better way to do things.
I can't wait to start another one.
We've turned the ship in terms of our organization 180 degrees.
Which is going to give you even better service. So, stop, take a look at yourself, reflect on your organization, and ask yourself this: how can we be better?